I just wish Chris and Dia would be professional for once. They just giggle. I mean, Chris, not what we want. Unbelievable.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it. Look at him over there. All right, everybody. Thanks for being with us today. It is Thursday, February 21st. I'm Hayley Harmon. This is Lee Cruz.
Hayley is wearing the dress that she will wear to my funeral.
That's right.
A lot of bodies don't get to see what other people, are wearing to the wake.
Yeah. And how do you feel about it? Is this okay?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I came in and Lee said, I really like your dress. I said, thank you so much. She goes, it was just staring at me. I was like, you all right, psycho? He was like, no, I need to come up with a joke about it. I can't just like your dress. So why do you feel that way?
What do you mean?
Why can't you just like
make an observation?
Outfit? You already made an observation.
Yeah, well, I'll get more probably. Give me a second.
Oh, you look like a little boy going to Easter service. Is that good?
Yeah, I like this.
I actually like that outfit. You look nice. You're a snappy dresser. You know, I like it.
Today we're going to show you the brand new digs over at Lexington's The Salsa Center and Dance Studio. Yeah. Chips everywhere. Big bowls and chips.
Amazing.
Nothing but salsa.
Amazing. They've got this new building and they completely renovated it.
It looks great.
It does look great.
They did it themselves.
Yeah, they did. Crazy. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They've been in the business 10 years.
Did it.
Can I talk for once?
But he's fantastic. You loved it, didn't you?
I did. I'm trying to talk about it, but you keep interrupting me.
I'm just adding color.
Okay.
Also, we're going to celebrate International Margarita Day.
Yes, we are. It's going to be fabulous. Our friends from Bell's Cocktail House are here with us today. And Patron, that one of the best tequilas to make margaritas with. Top shelf. They have a competition going on for the best margarita. So they're going to tell us about that as well.
All right.
So it's going to be good.
Okay.
Okay. Want to get to the hot topics?
All right. Here we go.
Hot topic. Obviously, our first hot topic is what happened at the Duke-UNC game last night. Leo, I'll let you do this.
Okay. The most storied. What am I trying to say?
Here we go. Watch this, watch this.
Yeah, I know. He blew it out. He blew his shoe out right there. And also may have torn something in his knee. North Carolina battling top-ranked Duke Blue Devils. And then Zion Williams. Oh, Lord.
Now we can't see it.
Yeah, Zion Williamson's introduction to the rivalry ended a lot earlier than expected. This was early in the game, right in the opening moments of the game. He gets the ball. He tries to start and make a move. Something goes wrong. His shoe blows out.
Look at that. That's his foot coming out the bottom of the shoe. That's insane.
He hurt the other knee, though. It's the other knee that, where he lost his balance. He clutched his right knee, but it's the left shoe that blows out. After the game, Coach Krzyzewski said Williamson had sprained knee. He's going to be out for an undetermined amount of time. I don't know if they've done the MRI yet. Carolina won the matchup 88-72. It's the first win for UNC at Duke's house since 2016. They had, apparently, the ESPN boys said that they had like a team of people that took the shoe as evidence. Like, I guess, was it Nikes? It weren't Nikes.
It was Nikes.
They took, and they were going to analyze, see what went wrong. But, here's the thing about this whole thing.
What's the thing?
For me. So Zion Williamson, he's a kid.
Yeah.
He's got to wear Nike because Nike pays Duke an enormous amount of money. ESPN sets up, they pay the NCAA an enormous amount of money. Duke charges admission an enormous amount of money. They got licensing where they sell jerseys, an enormous amount of money. We're talking billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. He got nothing.
I know. That's
just
what I've seen everybody talking about.
And I'm not suggesting you pay the kid. I'm just saying you let him make money off his own image and likeness like every other college scholarship student.
Yeah, we've talked about this issue countless times on this show. We're very passionate about it.
If I'm in the band and I'm on scholarship, and say after the game I want to go play saxophone, I don't lose my scholarship for that paid gig. Mm-hmm. Why can't he make money off his image and likeness in a commercial if he wants, or why can't he make money off a shoe contract?
What does this have to do with his injury?
Well, I'm just saying, because it's a travesty that now his season may be over.
Yeah.
And what did he get for it? And you're going to say, well, he got a free education. Well, then if that's all you think, that you can cap it out for his... For Duke is more expensive, so a $90,000 tuition, which is a lot, more than most, but we're talking billions of dollars. So that's sort of socialists think, well, no, you just get this, but these guys get everything. These people, we're going to keep them down here. Mm-hmm. It's free labor. It's wrong.
So Puma deleted a tweet disparaging Nike following Zion Williamson's injury. Here's the tweet. Wouldn't have happened in the Pumas. Well, they've since deleted it. Puma has ventured into the basketball market. They've signed players like UK former basketball star DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, this is not a good look for Nike. Zion Williamson is a big old guy, but he's a lot smaller than many NBA players. If a Nike shoe is going to blow apart like this for him, the LeBrons of the world, any player like that.
He's big.
Oh, I know he's big.
No, he'd be big in the NBA big.
Well, I'm just saying, if it's going to happen to him.
It shouldn't blow out. You shouldn't have a blowout. You're right.
Right.
Yeah. But Puma, I like the Pumas. I wear Pumas.
Yeah.
They're a good-looking shoe.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know if they'd survive a Zion Williamson pivot, but still, I like them.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not mad. I feel like you get off on tangents and we don't get to talk about the real story sometimes.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't care. You talk. I'm letting you talk. You talk about what you want to talk about.
Here we go. Now I'm going to get the silent treatment.
You're not getting the silent treatment. I tried to bring us back to the issue at hand, but I can't seem to get you there, and that's okay.
Because I'm upset with the bigger issue.
We've talked about that issue a million times.
I haven't.
Let's talk about Nike. Let's talk about the injury. No.
Okay.
I understand you've got an issue with the NCAA, as do I.
They're communists.
We've talked about it a million times. You guys know how we feel. I just want to laugh at all the memes I've seen with Nike, but I guess we can't do that.
Well, let's laugh at them.
No, it's too late. The moment has passed. We're moving on.
Fox News host Tucker Carlson lost it during an unaired interview with Dutch historian Rutger Bregman. Bregman studies global poverty and has pushed for basic income. Carlson invited him on his show after Bregman went viral last month, arguing a panel in Davos that the rich should pay more in taxes. A leaked video of the exchange captured on a cell phone was published by Now This on Wednesday. Bregman accused Carlson of being part of the problem. Carlson became frustrated. He didn't hold back. Here's a clip from that interview.
Tiny brain, and I hope this gets picked up because you're a moron. I tried to give you a hearing.
Oh no! And yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this got heated.
Yeah.
Nah.
He lost it.
Goodness, Tucker.
Clearly
we need more to the story, but whoa. Maybe you shouldn't have said those things. Maybe you should have been
Why would he say?
I don't think this interview should continue.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time. Bye-bye, then.
Yeah, because obviously it's over. If you're dropping the F-bomb, you know it's not going to air.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Have you ever had an interview or something derail where you had to cut it off, or you had to? I'm trying to think if I've ever had an instance.
Yeah, maybe.
In the news.
A couple of times I've seen some things go awry, and I've tossed back early, or
where
nothing like that. Though, where I was upset. This isn't going the way it should. One time I was doing a show, and this girl got mad at me.
Yeah.
Because I had an opinion on something.
Horrible. An opinion you've shared so many times.
It's a valid point.
I know. I said I agreed with you.
Okay.
Clothing designer Burberry is apologizing after sending a model down the runway. Oh, no. Wearing a noose around her neck.
Why?
Nobody thought, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. This happened Sunday during its London Fashion Week show. The noose was made from the drawstrings of a hooded sweatshirt. So, yeah, definitely, it resembles a noose. They were criticized by a model who walked in the Burberry show. She wrote a now viral Instagram post saying that suicide is not fashion. The Burberry CEO telling the Huffington Post the design was inspired by a nautical theme, but they now realize it was insensitive. They did not mean to offend anyone.
What was the nautical theme? Whaling?
Yeah,
because that looks like she's bloated and you're trying to capture it and bring it on board.
Yeah, this is from our Deadliest Catch edition.
That's ugly.
Not smart.
Houston, Texas family say they're pressing charges against a woman who ordered them out of a local spot during their daughter's birthday photo shoot.
This is crazy.
It happened Saturday while the parents were celebrating the girl's first birthday. Said they had laid out a blanket and set up balloons on a scenic sidewalk for the photo shoot. Confronted by a woman later identified as Francie Neely. She's the ex-wife of the owner of the Houston Astros baseball team. Father says she was upset they had props in the middle of the sidewalk. Said the family was on private property, needed to move. They were actually on a public sidewalk. Neely has since apologized.
Girl was having a bad day and just...
Why?
Why, honey? Why? This is not an issue. They were on a public sidewalk. They were taking photos, which are adorable.
Yeah, that's cute.
So cute.
Okay, lady.
Some people just need to pick a fight to feel good.
Right.
I'm sad the marriage didn't work out for her.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, this is another big story everybody's talking about, the latest in the Empire scandal. Chicago police now say Empire actor Jussie Smollett has turned himself in to face a charge of making a false police report. This is his mugshot. As you know, here's the background. He claimed several weeks ago he was attacked in downtown Chicago by two men who hurled racist and anti-gay slurs at him and looped a rope around his neck. Officials say Smollett was dissatisfied with his salary on Empire and made the story up. They say Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. He's also accused of sending a racist and homophobic threatening letter to himself at the Fox studio lot before the alleged attack. Yeah, I did some reading, and apparently the letter, he felt it didn't get enough response, and so that's why he felt he needed to take it up a notch like this.
Okay.
It did not work. How about just going to your boss and saying, I'd like a pay raise?
Right. Jussie's got a lot of issues there.
Not good. Not good. I think everybody smelled something on this story when it first came out, but police did what they were supposed to do. Every, accusation must be investigated.
They look at it thoroughly.
Because I think a lot of people as well thought this was true when it happened too. You didn't know. There were people whispers saying, "Oh, I don't know," but a lot of people saying, "Hey," and so the police did exactly what they should have done. Every accusation needs to be investigated. They did, and this is what.
But the more details you got, the stranger it seemed. Because I think we talked about it early on. I was like.
Yeah, it just, you didn't really
make sense to me.
Yeah, so.
I told you that. I was like, this is weird.
I saw previews last night for the upcoming new episodes of Empire. He was not in any of.
Well, I don't watch Empire. Is he like a major character in this?
I don't watch Empire either, but I was watching The Masked Singer on Fox last night.
I watched that.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say who the people were that got revealed, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
I didn't know one of them, but I knew the other one.
Me too. I think everybody knew the one, the rabbit.
And I know who the peacock is. I told you that day one. I knew who the peacock was, and I know
I can't remember. I think I know who it is.
Well, this is my guess.
What's your guess?
It's Donny Osmond. This is the peacock.
Oh, see, they had me thinking. They were saying they think it's Neil Patrick Harris.
It's Donny Osmond, and the other one is obviously Gladys Knight.
Oh, it's obviously.
Now I don't know who the monster is. That's T-Pain, maybe.
Somebody told me they
but
thought.
I don't know who T-Pain is.
What if it was MC Hammer?
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
What if it was MC Hammer?
Yeah.
But yeah. The Masked Singer. So anyway, a preview came on for Empire, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he'll be in these promos, because they've said we support him. Well, he wasn't in any of the promos, not a single shot of him. So I was like,
well, that makes sense.
Not good.
An Australian pilot literally spells out his boredom. That's according to a CNN affiliate 9 News. Pilot was testing a new engine traced "I'm bored" visible to those watching on flight trackers. The training director says he doesn't condone the pilot's actions.
That's funny. Why didn't he just draw a heart or something? Yeah. You get to test out a new engine. Come on, man.
All right. Those are today's hot topics. Now, coming up next, we're going to take you inside the Salsa Center's new dance studio.
Yes, they are the perfect place for beginners to learn how to salsa dance. We take a class there next. Stay with us.